it last? Who knows? We know Netanyahu and his cabinet members. They are war hungry guys. This could be an opportunity for them to rearm, and hopefully it lasts, guys. There's really no point in having that war expand any further, and Europe is now bracing for a World War III, guys. There has been reports coming out of different European countries where they're making, creating bomb shelters. They're getting certain businesses and stuff like that ready for a huge missile strike coming from Russia. Putin is all gas, no play, guys. And let's get into this clip here, guys. So Donald Trump, again, he's making all these crappy cabinet picks here. He's all the warmongers and warhawks in Washington D.C. are now working for Trump. So the guy's either a full-blown liar or he's mentally handicapped, because everybody that he's picking all the wrong people that are pro-war neocon. So either or, the guy's either was lying the entire time, he just fooled the entire American people into thinking that he's the guy that's going to end all the wars, right? Or he's obviously not mentally stable. Because the picks he's had is just unreal, man.
See these people working with Donald Trump.
Look at this guy. Take a look at this guy, Gorka, man. Holy crap.
For the peace in the Middle East. He's not interested in a war in the Middle East. But how is he able to do that with these people?
Administration swinging.
Listen to this guy.
Sanctions that brought the regime practically to the brink of economic collapse, and that's when the people can take over. In the meantime, the International Court of Human Rights has put out a warrant for VP Netanyahu and his Minister of Defense, because Jews, right? Jews. How interesting that the Arab wife of George Clooney was heavily involved in that decision. The left, they're the anti-Semites. No, sorry. They're the Jew haters. Just look at the campuses across America. Look at the squad. We stand by you, Israel. Do what needs to be done, especially when it comes to the biggest sponsor of state terrorism, Iran.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to be as blunt as possible. Donald Trump is either a fool or a liar. He ran on a promise not to go to war. He said, I won't get you in war. We'll have peace. Peace will break out. He made certain statements about, talking about normalizing relations with Iran, not seeking regime change, looking for the potential to lift sanctions. He made the same statement about Russia and Ukraine. And then he hires a national security advisor, Michael Waltz, who's just a lunatic on both issues. A Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, who is a lunatic on both issues. And then this Sebastian Gorka comes in, who's literally insane. I mean, the man is, you saw this. This is not the language of somebody who's supposed to be advising the president, whose policies are leaning towards peace. He's a warmonger. So is Michael Waltz. So is Marco Rubio. And Donald Trump is making the same mistake that he made last time, surrounding himself with people who seek confrontation. It's not a mistake if you do it twice. Fool me once, shame on me. But fool me twice, won't get fooled again. That's making fun of George W. Bush. But this is stunning. Disappointment, and the fact that he's allowing Gorka to say these things now. Because remember, you saw Mike Huckabee come on and say, I'm not the ambassador, I haven't been done it, I don't speak on behalf of the administration. But that he knows he's going to be put before the Senate for confirmation hearings. So he's very careful in what he says. This is a good thing.
Yeah, so this guy Gorka, man, he's going to be actually the senior director for counterterrorism on Trump. This guy has written official books, like anti-Islamic books, like that's what he's known for. They say he's like his views on Islam are like absolutely radical, you know, to the point where he's kind of like a Nazi type character when it comes to that. So, you know, God knows what his policies towards Iran are and what he has in mind. You know, this guy's just and the worst part about it, he's a dual citizen. I thought Trump was Mr. We're not going to allow dual citizens serving in the cabinet. You know, this guy's a Hungarian. He's not even American. He was never even raised in America. He was raised in the United Kingdom and Hungary, right? And I'm pretty sure he's an undercover J, if you guys know what I mean. He's definitely an undercover J. You know, using like a European last name. Like, bro, it's just mind-boggling with this Donald Trump guy, bro. I don't understand the moves that he's making. So I'm putting it as either the dude's retarded or he's sitting here lying to us.